Okay, welcome to my first auction on Bring a Trailer. I'm not a dealer, I'm just a guy who... I bought this, I'll give you the down low on my Porsche 968 here. I found this 2 years ago on a Porsche website under race cars. I was looking for a 968. And I thought, it was a race car at the time. I thought, I think I can convert this back to street. And I live in Oregon. It was in Sebring, Florida. The gentleman that owned it owns several Porsches. He races Porsches. He teaches racing, I guess, at Sebring. He lives in Sebring. Not sure I should mention his name, but I bought it from him. I didn't fly out there. I just talked to him, and then he sent me pictures and showed me videos. And his garage was... He's one of those guys where you could probably eat off of his garage floor. That's how clean it was. So I completely trusted him and bought the car. And when I bought it, it was, like I said, it had a race seat in it, one, and a full roll cage. And I got it, and when I tried to get in it, the roll cage, I'm like, whoa, because I'm 58 now and had a couple back surgeries. I thought, this isn't going to work. Anyway, so I took out the front of the roll cage and have the back still in here. And then I put these new seats in here. I took out the race seat, and it comes with the sail, which will be part of another video. But I want to go over the car a little bit with you. It's never been wrecked, so it's never been in an accident, which is fantastic for a car that's been raced. It does have some body, like scrapes. Go over some things. This here, the rubber here is coming off, or it's just loose. It's got a few nicks and deals here, but as far as body work, I've gone over it with a magnet. It's got this stuff right here, and he was right. This thing is a straight car, and the paint's in really good condition, except for the little things here and there. There's been some paint touch-up on some marks. The mirrors, there's some bubbling here on both mirrors, passenger and driver's side. Here's a little touch-up paint here. And the car runs perfect. Got a whole bunch of receipts on it. I think over 20,000 receipts I counted, but kept really good history on everything. Oil changes and everything. That's all included. All the parts that were put on it last, I think, 6 years. And that's my dog. So it doesn't leak oil. It doesn't burn oil. Runs strong. Sounds good. And yeah, I've been very satisfied with it, but I just don't drive it. I thought, well, I'm gonna maybe race it, but I kind of went out the window. I bought a helmet for it, and anyway, just don't drive it. It came with, so it's got 2 sets of race tires and an extra set of these lightweight race wheels. And for street use, I had to get road tires. So these are brand new. I think I put 300 miles maybe on this car. The mileage is broken as far as keeping track of the odometer. It doesn't work. But guessing in the last 2 years, I've probably driven it 300 miles. So I put these brand new Michelin's Pilot Sport tires on it. And so you have 3 sets of tires, 2 sets of wheels that come with the auction. Like I said, the seats are brand new, and the 4-point, I put those in the seat belts. Those are new. Back here's an Aki sump. You can see the braided steel lines that run back here. Put the seat forward, but there's pictures of that and so forth. There's the back. Very clean back here. So you see that rope there. There's a couple issues with the car, and that's one. The key will not open the trunk. And the only way to open it is this cable back here. You pull on that manually, pops the trunk, but it's not easy. It's a kind of a, one person has to pull on the rope, which I hooked to it. The other person kind of wiggles the back. And that's the only way to get that sucker open. I just don't open it. The other issue is headlight motor on the driver's side. I removed it. It wasn't working, and I took it out because, oh, I'll just buy another one. And I looked for a while, couldn't find one. I could find several passenger side. They're not interchangeable. So this, the passenger side comes up, works good. This side you have to manually, if you want to put it up, manually just pop the hood and then go in there and lift it up, and it will stay up. There's a little device in there, that, not device, but it can stay up on its own. But I don't drive it at night. Never driven in the rain. So yeah. Also the windows, the glass is out because they erased it. So there's no glass, there's no power windows to use, there's no locks. So that's another issue. This car is just, you know, I drive it when it's nice out a few times. I don't worry about locking it because I just drive it back home. Let's see, what else? Talked about that. Inside, just wondering about a few things. This just pops out. This is just a, like I showed it in the pictures, but just a plate he has in here. So you can see where this is where the roll cage, the front of it, hooked into, and also passenger side, same thing. So the radio's out, and also the visors are gone. This side's a little better. This has a little thing going on there. So that, when they took the visors out, you don't need that. Steering wheel pops right off like a racing one does. Also the kill switch, it's right here. This is to turn the for oil pressure for back here for the Aki sump. Use that, and the fan works. I don't think there's any air conditioning or anything in it. I've never messed with it. I'll turn it on. So yeah, that's it. Just gotta go over the car a little more with you. See if I can. This has got some. You can see that cracking or sun damage, and this side doesn't. So I don't know what that was all about. Maybe this one was replaced. And I don't know what this is all about here, but sunroof is in there, comes with it, of course, but the car comes just like this. I didn't detail the car. I mean, you see I got dirt here. I just used some Joy dishwash like you would with any other car and just washed it up for the auction, because it's, for me, it's not a show car. It's just a fun toy to have. But you could put it back to racing condition. The engine's, it's very fast. I've not even had it in the 6-speed. I just haven't got it up that fast. I guess I'd have to find a big freeway to to go down because I've only driven around country roads. There's some cracking here and little scrapes on the bottom there. As you can see, he probably hit a little not a speed bump, well, maybe a speed bump. Kind of roughed that up. This is all, looks like some custom work he did. I don't know a lot about race cars, so yeah, I know a lot of people are gonna have a lot of questions about the car. I probably won't be able to answer, but like I said, good history on the cars, paperwork wise. Touch up here, and this isn't painted. He's added on, so forth. And looks like this is kind of separated here, and that's it.